It's Jerry, and this is my first episode of 5 Minutes with Jerry, live on YouTube. That's right, you can go and watch me now for more than 1 minute. We started this series on Instagram, and now we're on YouTube. So here we go. And scene. Everybody, I want to talk today about smoking pot, okay? Now, it's perfectly okay to smoke pot. It's, in fact, a very enjoyable time for everyone, and I encourage everyone to smoke pot. Smoke as much pot as humanly fucking possible. But it's how we do this pot. It's how we go and we organize our time. It's different with different things, right? So, for example, when I wake up in the morning, I go to work and I do my shit. I handle all my shit. Right? Or if let's say I have my own business, I handle my own business first. Then, when everything is done, when all the stuff in the day has been finished, then I go and smoke pot. Alright? Same thing with like, do I have a baby? Or do I have to go to jury duty? Do I have to go and do some things? Now, if I have to do some things, I don't smoke the pot. Or I smoke just a very little bit so that no one knows. That's right. You don't want to show it in your eyes. You don't want to be slowed down. No, you just gotta be sober as sometimes. Or at least appear to be as sober can be sometimes. That way, when someone asks you, Jerry, have you been smoking pot? You say, no, haven't smoked pot at all. And he'll say, okay, and there won't be a problem. So that's what we gotta do, okay? So, another way to get around, let's say you smoke too much pot and now it's an emergency. Let's say you smoked too much pot and then your boss called you. And he said, hey Jerry, can you come into work today? And you said, and you panicked because you were stoned. And you said, okay, boss. And then you hung up the phone and you realized you were fucked. Now what you going to do? Well, now your eyes are all red, so you need to go to the drugstore and get some Visine. That'll clear up your eyes, okay? So drop in the Visine into your eyes, and then you can see, right? And then and it won't look all red and shit when you go and look at your boss in 20 minutes. Then you need to go and you need to drink some orange juice. The vitamin C will work and will sober you up a little bit. And then you need coffee. But if you only drink the coffee and you don't drink the orange juice, then you're just going to be stoned and alert, which is okay. That's better than just being stoned at the office. That's why personally Jerry likes to smoke cigarettes with his weed. So it kind of balances it out so you don't just go bleh. Alright, so you're just stoned and alert. That's a good way to be. That's personally the only way that Jerry will drive. Stoned and alert. So yeah, that's what you need to do, okay? The other thing is you gotta brush your teeth. And if you don't have a toothbrush with you, you don't have time to get home, then you need to buy some gum. Same thing when you were drunk driving and stuff. You just eat a lot of gum, drink some orange juice, drink some coffee, should be right as rain. Then you show up, and you gotta act natural. That's what they all say. It's like, Jerry, just shut up and act natural. If you're a guy who talks a lot like Jerry, then you gotta keep on talking a lot, but you gotta remember what you're talking about, okay? If you can't just be like, hey boss, how you doing? I was just at the park, looking at fat bitches, and before you know you're down a rabbit hole of fat bitches, and you're just talking about fat bitches all day to your boss, and you're talking his ear off about how this chick must have had double F's, double G's or something like that in her bra. Right? When you really should have been talking about how you had a nice day at the park, but you're going to come in and you're going to work on Sunday because you believe in this company and you believe in this boss. And you got to believe in your own bullshit when you say that to this guy, okay? So that is how you do it. So let's go over it again one more time while we still have time. So don't smoke too much weed unless you got absolutely nothing to do. And if you fucked up and you got to do something now, then you gotta drink some coffee, and you gotta drink some orange juice, and you get some Visine, and some gum, and act natural. Thank you. This has been the first 5 minutes with Jerry. Mwah!